Okay. Um, let's see. Let's get up here. Oof. Yeah. Um, so, I think I'll admit Thanos was pretty cool when he snapped. Thanos was a cool villain. But imagine if there was a sexually frustrated Christian boy or Christian teenager and he decided to Thanos snap all the cheeks in the world. If you think about it, nobody would be able to poop. Like nobody would have ass. And then if you what's even worse, Brazil would just be wiped off the planet. And there'd be way less sex. There'd be way less baby making. Like, um, a lot of women would be crying. Maybe some men, a lot of men would be crying too. Yeah, like the world would basically burn. Maybe the whole universe would actually burn. Imagine being the madman, the madness of just snapping off everyone's cheeks. Uh, and everyone, the thing is that this kid might, here's the worst part, is that this kid might actually think that he's doing God's work. But I think God would naturally just know that he's not gonna, he would not allow it. But if this kid managed to actually Thanos snap everyone's cheeks, everybody would hate this kid. This kid would be the most depressed piece of shit in the world. He probably is. But, anyways, what am I really trying to say about this? Here's the thing. I think the thing that what I'm really trying to talk about is that a lot of us want to be the hero. Because this kid wants to be the hero. It's just yeah, I said he's sexually frustrated, but it's just you know, ass is tempting. Big butts are very tempting. And so, but big butts is a sin. Looking at big butts is a sin. Jesus chapter 132. Who shall look at big butts has committed adultery. Um, so stupid. Anyways, but the point that I'm trying to make here, and I think the video that I'm trying to make here is that you need to stop obsessing over being the hero. Like, the problem with being the hero is that it's not fully honest. You're not actually fully being yourself because you don't really allow yourself to be self, or you do. It's you have you have a conscious part of yourself and you have a subconscious part of yourself. Your conscious self cares about good image. It wants to appear to be good, or it wants to be good. So I mean, man, what's a good example? Let's just say your conscious part of you just simply wants to say, hey, I'm a good person. Um, I would never, um, talk bad about kids. Your conscious part, would say, yeah, I'm good with kids. I would never, like, be bad around children. That's just like me. But then, when you're actually in the zone and you're with kids and they're rage baiting you, you're gonna end up saying, "Oh my gosh, you're a little shit." You're gonna basically just feel like, "Oh, I wish I could just kick him or something like that." Don't kick kids, please. But you're gonna just straight up, man, why are you such a little shit? And then the kid's gonna cry and stuff like that, and then you're gonna yell and be like, "Whoa!" But I thought, no, but I said I would be good with kids. Well, here's the reason why. Because while you're conscious, like wants to, be good around children, your subconscious doesn't. Your subconscious is annoyed with kids. Your subconscious just does not enjoy little goblins just annoying the heck out of you, annoying the shit out of you. So the thing is, because you've like the thing is that when you're in the zone, when you're in like the zone, your conscious is not there. Because if you were conscious the entire time you're in the zone, you wouldn't really respond with like, oh well, like you're a little. You wouldn't really say you're a little twerp. You'd be like, oh okay, like they start annoying you. You'd be like, you want to get annoyed because you'd be like, well, they're just kids. Like they're just kids. Like I'm not gonna, you know, like I'm not gonna hurt. I'm not gonna like be mean to you, whatever, because I'm good with around children. I'm good around children. But like that's the thing, when you're in the zone, you're not conscious. When you're in the zone, you're subconscious. So like that's the thing is that like you can't be fully honest if you're mainly just focusing on like what you're conscious about. And so like when you're constantly focusing on image, like I want to be the good guy, I want to be the hero and stuff like that. Well, if you want to actually be the good guy or you actually want to be like a respectable person, you also got to admit and embrace the villain in you. You got to admit that, hey, actually, I am a villain. Like, if you admit that what you're doing is villainous, if you admit that, like, actually, no, I am selfish, it's better to actually admit that because you're actually being honest. While a lot of people that say, oh, I'm not selfish and stuff like that, I meant they can end up letting their selfishness slip up and then they look like a hypocrite. They look like a fool. So, like, I mean, I even kind of admit with this. Like, I mean, a month ago, whatever, I was understanding. I couldn't understand why I was so restless about like dancing. I like dancing. I like swing dancing, but like, and I had friends. And this is no offense to my friends, but like I was just thinking, man, why do I feel restless about this? Like I just want to dance with people. I just want to hang out with people. I just want to have friends. And then I thought to myself, no, I want to dance and flirt with hot people. I want to talk with hot people. I want to be with hot. I want to I want to be dancing with babes. I want to be flirting with babes. It's not I don't have anything against ugly people. It's just I think I was just overrating at the time. But I just want to be talking with babes. And is that so wrong? Well, I meant if you want to look compassionate and you want to look platonic and you want to basically look chill, then yeah, it is wrong. If you care about image, then yeah, it is wrong. Because that's the thing is I think what also like I mean if we're gonna go back to Thanos, I think what makes Thanos mad and like maybe like I know he is kind of like a really good villain, but I think the thing that makes him a villain is that like what makes people an actual villain is they're the people that say I'm not crazy, but they're actually crazy. Like they think that they're the hero in their own story. And Thanos thought himself that he was the hero of his own story. He thought wiping half the population of the universe was the right thing to do. He thought that doing so would basically solve scarcity. He thought that that was the answer. And like he thought he was doing the universe a service by doing that. So, which I meant it's just a hero complex. It's a savior complex that is basically disguising it. Like it's basically an incredibly selfish, possessive desire disguising itself as a savior complex. I think he just genuinely did not like people. I haven't really checked up on the Avengers lore or the Marvel lore. I mean, I'm probably like, I don't know exactly why. I think he was just a psychopath that because like people give a shit about image and stuff like that, because people give a shit about like whether they're doing good or whatever. I think he was a psychopath that thought like doing things that like actually harming people and doing things that actually cause despair are good because they have some sort of scientific benefit under it. And again, I think it is just basically it's a psychopath with a hero complex. Um, so anyways, what am I really trying to do? Well, here's the thing. Your subconscious is a shadow. We call it the shadow. And like it's good to actually acknowledge shadow, but the thing you gotta understand is that like it's not enough to just simply acknowledge your shadow, okay? Where am I going? It's not enough to just simply acknowledge what your subconscious wants. It's not enough to like acknowledge what your shadow wants, okay? Um, like because the thing is that like if you like you can acknowledge it, but what you're gonna end up seeing is that you're basically your shadow is this like it's this malnourished um demon. It's this malnourished demon. It's saggy and stuff like that. It looks desperate. It's like it's insecure. It's desperate. It's like it's unattractive. Like it's ugly. And that's the thing is that like, yeah, it's real to basically because you got to accept both sides of yourself. You got to be whole and you got to accept both the conscious and subconscious side. But like but that's the thing. It's not really that you have to accept both because the thing is that you can't just basically embrace your shadow. I can't just go up to people and be like, "Yeah, I want to dance like I want to talk to you because you're hot." I mean, actually like okay, like that actually might work. But I can't just basically go up to a hot person and be like, "I need you to talk to me." Like you're hot and I need you. Like that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Um See, and that's the thing. Like, pay attention. Like, I mean, the shadow is desperate. The shadow is very clingy. It's needy. Okay, but here's the advantage: if you can notice it, you can refine it. One day, you need like use dark. You like turn darkness into an aesthetic. Turn like your dark sides, your evil sides, into an aesthetic. Make it cool. Make it cool. Like, embrace it. Like do something for your shadow. Like, do something for your shadow. Do it confidently. Do not be needy about it. Like it's kind of like do it like you're basically like Heisenberg, like walking away from like a really good deal and like the house explodes or something or that room explodes. Like, do it like that. So, like, if I was the Christian, if I was the sexually Christian boy that was just like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of ass, but actually, really, what it is that like it actually means I really like ass, and I'm just sexually frustrated that like it's a sin, and I can't have it, and like it makes me unworthy. All right, well, like I mean, this takes a lot. This is kind of deep. Like like you do have to get over a lot of dynamics, but like you could just basically go to church, ask to give a talk, or like you just go up to the podium. Maybe just go up to the Pope, but just go up to the podium and just boldly, boldly say on the microphone, "I like," and just walk off with a smirk on your face. Just go up to the microphone and just say, "I love ass," and there's nothing you can do about it. I fucking love ass. Just yeah, you don't go to the confession booth. But when don't go to the confession booth and be like, "Oh, Father, forgive me for I like ass, for I looked at ass." No, no, no. Go to the confession booth, but be like, hey, Father, I fucking love ass. Be cool about it. Be cool about it. Be confident about it. Because the thing is that you've done so much being confident in your conscience. It's like, yeah, I'm a good person. I I can do things on my own. Like I'm not a pervert. I'm a good guy. Like you consciously tell yourself that. But when you get in the zone, your conscious is not in your zone. That your subconscious is in the zone, and your subconscious has not been in public, has not been exposed enough, has not been hit with enough debris to actually be confident, to actually like grow up, to actually get strong. And so when you go out and do things and you're in the zone, you end like your subconscious is in the driver's seat, and it's gonna start like it hasn't done its driver test. It hasn't actually practiced driving. So you need to basically, you need to make your subconscious confident. You need to refine your subconscious and make it confident. Get your subconscious. Get your, like, I can't call it your subconscious or your shadow, whatever. Get, like, your most selfish parts about you. Get your most insecure parts about you and make it naked. Make the most vulnerable parts about you naked, but do it confidently. Learn to do it confidently. Don't be afraid of what the world is going to tell you about it. And maybe that's what you need to know. Your worth is from within. You do not need to prove anything to anyone else out there. I mean, that's advice I got from a guy called Mark Ronson. I think it's Mark Ronson. I forgot his name. I think I got his name. I think I messed up his name. It doesn't matter. You don't need to prove the world anything. And you don't need to, you don't really need to prove anything to yourself. I don't know, if you want to, you can, but like, well, you probably do need to prove things to yourself. Because once you prove it to yourself, then you don't need to prove it anymore. You don't need to prove the world anything. But if you really want self-respect, you gotta go out there and fight for what you want, or at least ask for what you want. But only do that. Do not expect an outcome from it. Ask for what you want. Be honest about what you really want deep inside. And then walk away. Just, like, confidently walk away from it. Like, if you're gonna ask, if you're gonna do it with style. Have like a, I guess, big boy attitude. Have like a Chad attitude about it. Like, you gotta turn your shadow into your Chad. If you want to talk with hot people, be a Chad about talking about hot people. Be a Chad about flirting with hot people. Like, I mean, I guess you can actually go to hot people and be like, hey, like, hey, I think you're cute. Like, can you talk? Like, is it okay if I hang out with you? I think you're cute. Like, I like to listen to you. I like to basically, like, talk with you, whatever. Or, hey, like, I think you're cute. Do you want to dance? Like, be chill about it. But only, like, again, only focus about, like, you only need to ask so you can prove yourself. And then you don't need to prove yourself anymore. Okay? Because that's the thing. Like, if you don't do it because you're afraid of rejection. But being afraid of rejection means that you don't respect yourself. Embrace the rejection. Because rejection means that, like, you get your self-worth from outside sources. And when you get rejected, it's a rejection of worthiness. But your worthiness is not outside, it's within. So actually aim to be rejected. Like, if you think that what you're gonna do is gonna get you rejected, oh, like, maybe don't, like, I don't just go up to somebody and be like, hey, I wanna kiss you. Like, don't do things like that. Don't just do that. You can't just go up to someone and be like, hey, do you want a one night stand? Like, I don't think you could just, I don't know, like, it could work with somebody, but maybe just don't do that. Like, but what you can do is that, like, you can ask for certain things, but you just got to be confident about it. I mean, if you want to do that, you can. If you want to do it because you want to prove yourself, go ahead. I guess you could. I mean, don't don't do that. I mean, you can, but there is a consequence to it. And it's not that the consequence is rejection, the consequence is that, like, people might actually say that you're a creep. And you don't want, like, if you, like, that is gonna work, that is gonna be used against you. So, like, on a community level, you probably don't want to do that. But, like, be confident about both sides. Be confident about everything about you. That's the reason why the advice, oh, just be confident, doesn't really work, because, like, it's too vague. Well, be confident about what? Like, be confident about what? Be confident about my looks. Be confident about my personality. Just be myself. I mean, like, yeah, but, like, I can't. You can't just be yourself. I'm like, I think I'm basically a twerp. I think I'm basically. I think I suck. So if I'm sucking, I think I'm being myself. If I'm going to be myself, then I'm going to suck because I think I suck. So believe your like be who you want to be. Just embody who you want to be. But I think the biggest thing you need to understand, maybe this is the biggest reassurance I could give you, is that you don't need to deserve like well, you do deserve things, but like just don't be entitled to the point that like you must get this. You don't. It's not mandatory that you need to basically just be given love to someone else. You are already deserving of that love. It's not mandatory that somebody else has to give you love in order for you to be deserving of it. You are already deserving of love. That you shouldn't have to basically possess or beg for it to be deserving of it. Once you tell yourself that you are deserving of love, you got it. So that's another way to basically refine your shadow, okay? Your subconscious, whatever. I know, I'm just working on like Carl Jung stuff. Anyways, man, like, I'm just even imagining, like, it could be worse. Cause you like, I mean, here's the thing. Another advice I give you, don't disappoint women. Like, actually try to be nice to women. Like, you might, I mean, it is difficult. It is actually difficult, but you never know. Like, please, like, you gotta run away from the most sensitive woman out there. Because if she has the gauntlet, she might Thanos snap everyone's balls. And it's game over. If she Thanos snaps everyone's balls, humanity is cooked. Existence is cooked. The thing that sucks about that is that there's already a lot of women that would probably want to do that. There are already a lot of women that want to like Thanos snap people's balls. Um, but look, the only thing I would tell that one Christian boy is that, like, look, like, just admit that you like ass. Like, look, like, if you need a booty, go get booty. Like, don't be afraid. Like, you don't need a Thanos snap booty. You don't need to hate booty. Don't suppress booty. Just go get that booty. Go get it. Go, dude, come on, go get it. No, don't. I'm not. Don't feel bad about it. I mean, okay. Look, you're already deserving of love. Okay, so whether you get booty or not, like, you already have what you have. Like, that's why I just need to reassure. Um, but yeah, I don't know how to end this. I think I said enough. Like, I mean, just be cool about it. Like, one, be honest. Like, I just want you to be honest, okay? Stop playing this, like, I'm a superhero shit. Like, you are not a superhero, no. Like, you got dark sides to yourself. You got parts of yourself that are, like, that has, like, bad intentions. And you can't really be, you can't be an actual hero until you actually acknowledge that stuff. So, I mean, sometimes you just gotta straight up admit that you are the villain. And maybe not even the villain, just be an anti. I think really the best is to be an anti hero because anti heroes are not really concerned about being the hero. They're not concerned about being the bad guy. And so, because they're not concerned about being the bad guy, they're not concerned about being the hero, they can embrace their bad sides. They can admit when they fucked up. But that's the thing, you're never actually going to be good until you actually admit that you can fuck up and admit that you actually have a bad side about it and you expose it. Okay? You gotta infuse the devil and the savior together. Um yeah, this is a good world to pick. Hi Hello Kitty. Um anyways, so I think that's good enough. Oh, oh, I hope you have a good day. I mean, if you want, I mean, maybe don't say it in the comments. Like, don't tell me what your shadow is or what you really want in the comments. Like, okay, if you want to say things like "I like pussy," "I want ass," like, you know what? Do that. If you're insecure about liking ass, just leave a comment that says "I like ass." Like, just leave a comment saying "I like ass." Like, whatever you like that you're ashamed of, spill it out. Spill it out. People will judge you for sure. I can't control that. I'm not gonna judge you, but I can't control that. Um, but obviously, like, don't say things that's gonna put you on a watch list. Not because like, it's not that I'm not gonna shame you for that. It's just like, but do you really want to be on a watch list? Like, you kind of need to think about. You still need to think about consequences, okay? Like, I don't want you go. I don't want what. Okay, what am I thinking? Like, I don't want you to ask your crush on a date when she's in the she's in the locker room. Like, it's good that you ask her on a date, but like, you shouldn't be basically like busting into the locker room to ask her out. It's like there's nothing wrong with just like being open about what you want. What is wrong is like how you're doing it. You gotta consider that you still need to be strategic. Is what I'm trying to say. Be honest. Be strategic. Okay. Refine your insecurities to securities. Refine your insecurities to something cool. Refine your cringe to coolness. You can do it. I know you can. Anyways, um, yeah, like, I hope you have a good day. If you like ass, just comment that you like ass. Tell me about it. What do you like about ass? And if you ever get a hold of the Infinity Gauntlet, please do not, please do not Thanos snap ass or balls or dicks. Please don't Thanos snap box. Oh my god, I actually will hate you if you Thanos snap box. You know what I mean? As in, like, you look. This is my mantra, but like, I am what I eat. If you Thanos snap kitty, I might actually like. I don't know if I could say this. I might actually hunt you down. Okay, please do not Thanos snap kitty. That is the one exception here. No, no, no. We're not excusing any of this. Like, you are not Thanos snapping. I keep repeating it. Okay, I got my point. All right, have a good day. Like and subscribe if you want. Cat ball. Boo boo doo boo boo bop bop bop. Hello Kitty. Have fun. Say bye. All right. See ya. I'm gonna meditate.